Hey guys, welcome back to watching Game of Thrones. Tonight we are going to watch season 6, episode 6, which is called Blood of My Blood. Before we do that though, let me very quickly say just a huge thank you to everyone who has liked and subscribed and commented and talked to me about all the episodes and the theories and your favorite characters and the High Sparrow and all these things, because it really just makes this experience a lot cooler and more fun for me. So just thank you a lot. It's awesome. And two, if you hear really loud random music coming from somewhere in this general area, my neighbors are having some really loud barbecue party in their backyard and they're playing a lot of music very loudly. So yeah, sorry. Let's just do a really quick recap so we can get on to the episode. First, Sansa and Littlefinger had a tiny meeting where on the surface she told him to go to hell and sent him packing, but she kind of listened to him underneath the surface and didn't really share with Jon and everyone about how she really learned what she learned. Now, this could be the beginning of some kind of unraveling thing, or it could just be that she's going to tell him. ARYA is in Braavos training still to become no one, although they reintroduced her into the Stark storyline by having a really sad parallel where she was in the crowd again watching as her father got beheaded, and she heard people cheering for him and it was just really sad. And she set out to kill Lady Crane, who is an actress, but she doesn't want to. And we saw how the Night King was created by the Children of the Forest. I'm pretty sure we also saw the last remaining Children of the Forest become defeated. The Night King touched Bran as well, so he was able to get to him. Summer was sadly killed, as well as Hodor. We also learned the origins of Hodor's name, which was really freaking sad, and I hated every second of it. Dany and Jorah were super cute, and Dany sent Jorah to go and find a cure, and that's it. So let's watch the episode now. Bran is still warped. Oh shit. He's seeing everything. Like Ned and the dragons and the White Walker babies and he's seeing the Mad King.
Where's my sister?
And Rob and
I'll wager you still can't sit a horse or wield a sword.
Randall, to be Maester of the Night's Watch is a great honor.
He can wield a sword. He killed a Thenn. He killed a White Walker.
There's no such thing.
I saw it with my own eyes on our way down to Castle
oh,
Black.
she said on our way
He
down.
drove a dagger into the Walker's heart. He risked his own life to save mine more than once. He's a greater warrior than either of you will ever be.
Gilly.
Your invitation into our home.
Come, my dear. Tala,
At least she's
I've lost my appetite.
a good person.
He dishonors us.
You dishonor yourself.
I like his mom. Is Arya gonna do it?
Fear me!
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Bianca Corazzo.
She's doing it.
Oboro.
I didn't expect her to do it.
I give you Camelo. Last but not least, sweet Lady Crane.
That's weird.
Give this a good beating. Shake those fleas up, that's it here.
That crowd was shit.
Girl, what are you doing back here?
Weird.
Nothing. I saw you the other day in the audience. How many times have you seen this stupid play?
3 times?
Did you pay?
No.
I remember when the players came to my village. I didn't have any money, so I snuck in. Just like you. Saw the painted faces, the costumes, listened to the songs.
I guess she...
Cried when the young lovers died in each other's arms. I ran off and joined them the next day. Never looked back.
You're very good.
My final speech is shit. But to be fair to myself, which I always like to be, the writing's no good.
So change it.
I like her too.
It would all just be farting, belching, and slapping without you.
How would you change it?
She'll tell the truth.
The Queen loves her son more than anything. And he was taken from her before she could say goodbye. She wouldn't just cry. She would be angry. She would want to kill the person who did this to her.
ARYA knows.
What's your name?
Mercy.
You have very expressive eyes, Mercy. Wonderful eyebrows. Do you like pretending to be other people?
I have to go. My father's waiting for me.
Well, I was thinking...
Oh, we're all thinkers now, are we? Full to the tits with ideas.
I didn't mean...
You have
really am
ideas, I have
surprised
ideas,
at ARYA.
he has ideas.
Kill her though.
Why should my ideas have any more value than yours? Simply because I've been doing this my whole life. Who's anyone to judge my work? This is my profession. I know what I'm doing. You have no right to an opinion.
ARYA! Oh, sure.
Careful of that one. You dead.
ARYA, what the hell? Oh. You knew she was gonna see it. Is she getting needle? I'm gonna cry again, guys, like I always... Arya Stark is back.
And
As I expected.
shame. The girl had many gifts.
You promised me.
Don't let her suffer.
Oh, she ain't gonna let you kill her, hun. Okay. I mean, she's not no one either. She's too invested in killing Arya. What is she gonna do with Needle? Is she waiting? She's waiting. Is it frickin' Tommen? Oh shit. Look at, okay, the High Sparrow, like, you people, like, some people don't think that he's playing the game, but did you see his face? He is frickin', I don't trust him. He's playing some kind of game.
Anyone who attacks the crown is unfit to serve as Lord Commander of the Kingsguard.
I've been a member of the Kingsguard since before you were born. You don't
Tommen
have
is
to do
taking
this. You don't have to do
Jamie
anything.
off the Kingsguard?
I have to answer to the gods.
Not when you're sitting in that chair.
The crown's decision on this matter is final.
Will I be walking naked in the streets? Or will I spend a few months in the Sept dungeons first to teach me about the god's mercy?
You have served your house and your king faithfully for many years, and you will continue to do so. But not
He's
in
kicking
this
him
city.
out of the city?
Lost it.
Ah, fucking Walder
Yes, Father.
Frey.
It's a castle, not a bloody sheep.
Who is this guy? It is Benjen!
Uncle Benjen.
Hey guys! Okay, so it's time for our post-episode talking about... I would classify this episode as not a filler episode because I hate that term and think it's stupid, but more of like a setup episode, because I think that everything that happened in it set up what is going to happen in the last 4 episodes of the season, which I think all are probably going to be like bam, 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 insanity, you know? Okay, so once again, I'm going to totally screw going in order and talk about ARYA first. The absolute best part of this episode, which I'm sure if you have watched any of these before, you know what I think it is. And it was ARYA. Okay, so ARYA, so she totally left the House of Black and White. She got Needle, and she's laying in wait to kill the waif, I'm assuming, and she's... Okay, so I think she's gonna go back. I think she's gonna go back to Westeros, and I don't know what's gonna happen after that, but I think she's gonna go back, and I'm really excited. She did not kill Lady Crane. She went and got Needle, and she freaking left the Faceless Men, which does make me a little bit worried about her because they're freaking paid assassins, and they taught her their secrets, and she was like, peace out, guys. But I'm just so excited, and I really, really think and hope and pray that this means that ARYA is going to come back to Westeros, and Stark reunion, guys. Bran's coming. I just really... Gilly and Sam are in Old Town, or they're leaving Old Town now, but Gilly and Sam went to Old Town to see his family, and Lord Tarly is really the ultimate dick. Like, everything Sam said about him, you totally see everything now. His mom and his sister seem super nice and sweet, and they didn't really seem to care that Gilly was a wildling. I'm not sure about his brother. He didn't say anything, but I get the feeling that his father is a very like scary person to speak out against. So it's not really that surprising that he wouldn't say anything. What I want to know though is what Sam plans to do now, because like, where are him and Gilly gonna go? He took the Valerian steel, which, smart idea, Sam. But he took it, and then he just... They're leaving, but that would make him a deserter, which would be really bad because deserters get killed. Although, there's not really that many people in the Night's Watch at the moment. And they kind of have bigger things to worry about than Sam deserting. But if they survive the war, then they will worry about it. So I'm not really sure where he's going to go. And I don't know where this is going to go at all, because is he going to go to the Citadel though? Because he needs to go to the Citadel to tell the person so they can send people to help with the fight against the wildling. So I really hope that he doesn't just abandon that, because that would be really bad for everyone, really. As for Tommen and Marjorie and the High Sparrow and all that's happening there, I'm trying to figure it out. Like, Marjorie knows how to get out of things because she's always talked her way out of stuff. You know, that's kind of her MO. Being loved and being able to talk her way out of things. But Tommen is, like, 2 seconds ago he was asking Cersei for help and dissing the High Sparrow, and now they're like besties and stuff. So I don't know. I think that Tommen is just very easy to manipulate, and Marjorie is how he is manipulated, and the High Sparrow figured that out. And I know that a lot of people like genuinely believe that the High Sparrow believes what he preaches and stuff, and I just don't. I could be completely wrong on this, but the way that he smirked at Jaime when Tommen came out of the sept, I guess. I don't know where they were. I can't remember. But yeah, that was like a fucking checkmate smirk, you know? Like I really think that he knows what he's doing, and that he wants power, and he knows how to get it, and he got it. And so blown away when he made Jaime not the Lord Commander of the Kingsguard anymore, and when he sent him to Riverrun. It was, I don't know whose idea that was, but it's interesting. Probably was not his idea, because sweet as that little Tommen is, he doesn't really have a lot of his own ideas. He listens to Marjorie, or he listens to the High Sparrow, or he listens to Cersei, or we've never seen him actually make a decision on his own completely with, just his own thoughts and whatever as his motivation. So I think that the High Sparrow saw that Tommen could be manipulated, just like Marjorie saw that he could be manipulated, just like Cersei knew he could be manipulated, although she's trying to protect him. It makes me very nervous, I think, for Tommen, because he's so sweet and so easily manipulated that's not a good combination in King's Landing, okay? I don't know if he's going to be able to hold it for very long. And by it, I mean the crown. Episode started out super interestingly with Bran and Mira, like, running away from the, it started where the last episode ended, with Bran and Mira running away from the Whites and everything like that. And it was so cool because Bran was like, I think he wasn't able to control it, that he was just getting lots of random shots and images that maybe the Three-Eyed Raven had prior to that, you know what I mean? And he was just getting shots of like the Mad King and Ned's beheading and falling out of the window and the wildfire and things like that. Like all these images of things that he didn't actually see, and that we don't know that the Three-Eyed Raven showed him before, gives me hope that he will still see the Tower of Joy, and therefore we will still see the Tower of Joy, like the rest of that scene. The Three-Eyed Raven somehow, in the brief, tiny span of time that he had between when Bran was marked by the Night King and when he died, he sent out for Benjen somehow, and he knew that he was close enough. I don't even know. I don't understand that exactly. Where Benjen has been, I guess, with the Children of the Forest, but does that mean that there's more Children of the Forest somewhere? It's quite interesting, because I thought that those were the last of the Children of the Forest, but now that Benjen was talking about being with the Children of the Forest, it makes me think that there might be other Children of the Forest that are still out there somewhere, which would be cool and probably needed. Reintroduced us to the Freys, Walder, and all the other Freys I don't care about, and Edmure Tully, who is still a captive of the Freys, which honestly would suck. I mean, he's been there since the freaking Red Wedding, where they murdered his sister and his nephew, and they're going back to Riverrun, and Jaime's going to be at Riverrun, and I guess the Freys are going to be at Riverrun, and Brienne is going to be at Riverrun. So I just realized that Jaime and Brienne might meet again, which would be cool. But yes, I think it's going to be interesting. I just wonder why they're reintroducing the Freys now. I hope it is to kill them. I genuinely do. I hope Blackfish or Brienne or Sansa or Jon or literally anyone kills frickin' Walder Frey. So we'll see where that goes. And also, there was a little bit of Dany in this episode, not a lot. She made another badass speech. She rode on a dragon, which was pretty awesome. And now the Dothraki are going to agree to sail. They did sort of drop a hint about the Greyjoy and Iron Islands because they need 1,000 ships, which coincidentally is how many ships he's making. But I mean, I'm not worried that she's going to marry him or anything, because that is not going to happen. But we'll see. I feel like it would take a really long time to make 1,000 ships, though. So, I don't know. I think that's it. I think that's it. And you guys, now that Arya is leaving the House of Black and White and presumably Bravos, I just really, I'm like even more excited for the rest of the season and to see what else is going to happen. I don't think I have anything else to say about this episode. So, yeah, I'll talk to you next episode where who the hell knows what's going to happen, I guess.